Hey, Saddies!
A little harmony there. I like
No,
that.
that was really good.
You didn't even know that we were singers too.
Pitch Perfect 6.
That's my favorite movie. I love that movie.
Okay, Saddies. So my name is Brittney Tribble,
I'm Jennifer Merritt.
and we are sad but kind of funny because what's more funny than
Trauma.
amen?
If you can't laugh about it, what else can you do? Cry? Not living like that.
Got to keep moving forward. So we're going to talk about how all of this became.
Yeah.
So, you know.
We met in the corporate world. Anyone who was corporate and is no longer corporate, I'm sure, has a lot of potentially strong opinions like us. So we will talk about that, and we will talk about how we reconnected and why this podcast exists.
Amen. Yeah. So, backstory, Jen and I met at a commercial real estate company. They're a great company. They're huge.
We're full sending it with the name and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
No
Here we are.
really jumping in. Don't send me a cease and desist letter or I will drop real names in some stories. So anywho, we worked together for, how many years? A couple years.
I started in 2016.
Yeah.
You were already there. But then you left before me.
I left
got
around,
smart.
I know I left right before COVID because when I went over, I was probably at the new company for 7 months and then COVID started. So probably like 2018-ish, I'm going to say.
Yeah, so it wasn't too long.
Couple
And then
years.
I left in 2023. So.
Yeah. I remember when I met you, you're still funny. That was not a
baby.
past tense.
Yeah.
I just remember you're so funny because what I specifically remember was your creativity when it came to like events and like sweaters. We had like the ugly sweater thing.
That was my favorite. I was like, if I put as much effort into my real life as I put into my ugly sweaters, I would have been the president by now.
100%.
Not
I mean,
that I
you
wanna
even
be
had
the
the
president.
attention of like the higher ups because
I got lifetime achieved. They stopped letting me win because
lifetime achieved. You can't win
So then
anymore.
I didn't enter anymore.
I mean-
And then someone was like, when I left, they're like, "Oh, you could just, give people your ideas." And I was like, "Do you know how much drama it took to be this funny? I'm not giving that away."
We can give you away.
Yeah, but it's not.
You have to subscribe.
It's not surprising. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting paid. I'm gonna get the big bucks for this trauma. But that's it. It explains why I'm in the event industry now.
It does, yeah, because you're creative.
Yeah.
So I do love that. Oh my
She was
gosh.
just a little displaced. We found our way.
Yeah,
eventually.
I mean, that's life. You gotta go down
Yeah.
some forks in the road. But my favorite was there was like a sweater. I think you like got two sweaters together, and then you had LP on the side as if you guys were like joined twins.
We were gangsta rappers.
Yes, that was
Yeah,
so
I learned how to sew.
funny.
That's what I mean when I say if I put this much effort into my real life, like I learned how to sew because for whatever reason there doesn't exist just a plain double sweater. It was already Christmased. I wanted to put my own because every time I made it themed, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want a generic Christmas sweater.
Exactly.
So like most of mine, like whenever I did the snow globe, no tutorials.
No, all up there.
Right from here, baby.
So if that doesn't give you a little glimpse
Yeah.
into who Jen is, I don't
You
know what.
gotta-
And we will drop some photos of her creativity.
We will.
Between the balloons, the sweaters, and all of the things, you will see some.
I do like talking about myself, so you'll see it.
And I like talking about it too.
Don't worry.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry.
So yeah, you were in a different department, but I felt like we always kind of would rotate to each other. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to come over and talk to you, or you'd come talk to me.
Yeah, we would commiserate regardless of where we were sat.
Amen. And then we
Can't
would,
keep this apart.
I think for a while we did like a prank war on each other. I don't know why it started.
I don't think I don't think that you had much competition in me. Like I'm creative, but not pranks. I don't know.
I took it too far, I think.
I'm still standing. I don't think you took it too far.
I wasn't going to hurt you. It's not like, oh, haha, the elevator's out. I cut the cord.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Here's the frying pan to the face. Ha! No, she put my stapler in Jell-O.
Yeah. Office move, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I don't even remember what I did to you. Like I'm the kind like, oh, I'm gonna prank you. I'm just gonna hide somewhere and scare you.
I think you did that one time. And then I want to say you hid something of mine and then put like a fake roach in the drawer.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what?
I'm more of an opportunist. Like I think pranks like you have to plan ahead.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of planning ahead with me. I'm just kind of like oh, this is gonna work. And I'm really bad at keeping secrets. So
Yeah.
it just wouldn't have worked.
But I feel like that's what meshed us.
That's why, yeah, we have our strengths and weaknesses work well together.
I left and I
continued
didn't-
your corporate
continued my corporate journey. I did not keep up with pretty much anyone except for my husband. We married after I left, so.
And you guys didn't work in the same.
No. So. Well, we were in the same area, but we never like.
He wasn't your boss.
We didn't date when I was at. I had a crush on him, but he didn't like he didn't want to dip the pen in.
He didn't like the pranks.
Yeah, like he didn't want to dip the pen in company.
He didn't want to be signing them chicks.
Yeah, so he tried to like keep it professional, but
tried. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
I wore him down, so.
Got him. We always do. We always get what we want.
Yeah, amen. So I was like, why do I keep saying amen?
Amen.
Amen. But yeah, so I jumped ship, and then that was just an adventure to say the least.
I feel like we're just the type that it seems like, I don't want to say no matter where we go, but when we're in positions like that, we just take on too much.
Yes.
And then we're like, how do we get here?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what happened. Because like towards the end of it, when I finally was like, I am done, is because I switched departments. My old department, the head of it, and I mean, we'll go in more detail of all of this later, but the head was not doing their job. And so I not only was doing my new role, but also still trying to like do this role because I'm the one that's not going to leave someone hanging. Like I've made relationships with these project managers and they need help. No one's answering their questions here. I know how to get the information. So they would call me and I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Slippery slope.
So then it's like, you're up at 3 a.m. and it's like, what's going on? And so I knew we wanted another kid at some point. I knew this was not sustainable. And so ultimately with the support of Clay, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
We out.
Peace. So it's a very proud moment in my life.
Same. That's what Hunter was like, we can take a vacation. And I was like, it's not going to cut it.
Yeah.
And then I did take a
You did take a vacation.
I did take that kind of vacation, Gravy Sock vacation, but we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Yeah.
That came anyways. I thought me leaving corporate would make me not do that, but we still ended up there.
Yeah, same. But it's weird. Like when you leave, it's almost like you lose a little bit of your identity because you're not in that consistent routine. Mm-hmm. Like who are you?
Like your friends or your coworkers.
Because you see them all the time. Exactly. Yeah. And then, like I said, when I switched out of, some of them would try to keep up with me and I would try. And then.
But you're busy. Like it's just human nature, I think. Like
awful.
That's why I feel like we just make friends out of our coworkers because of exposure.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Like you're just with them a lot. So it's just natural when you're not with people for that to kind of happen. And then I always have to check, like, these aren't even my friends. These are my coworkers. Like, I'm not putting energy. Like, there are a couple people I keep up with, but, like, I don't feel the need to consider all my coworkers friends, right? Because that's what I do to myself. And that's why I always ended up taking on too much work because, like, I would make it personal.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore.
That's good. Well, you've set that boundary from that learning experience. Yeah, so that's good.
I had no boundaries.
Oh, me either.
Call me Walmart, baby. No boundaries.
What am I, Kmart?
Then? Yeah, because I forget.
Same.
Starter.
I'm Kmart. They shut down. So did I.
Yeah, mentally. A little, but they still have Little Caesars.
Oh my God, so
You're
good.
still kicking partway.
Yeah, girl. Yes, I
got you.
So, and then we reconnected because years later, now.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Entrepreneurs.
Yeah, entrepreneurs. So you came across my For You page.
Hey. Thanks, TikTok.
Not because we were like friends. It was like truly, I'm scrolling because like that's what I do with my life sometimes.
I know that bitch.
I was like, oh my God, it's Jim. Like, what is she doing? And
that's pretty much how it goes.
It was the doll video.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
And we'll go details with that another time. But like, I thought that was so raw and so funny and like my kind of humor, like that dark humor that I was like, oh, that's so funny. So then I went down the rabbit hole of your TikTok and I was like, this girl,
more funny.
It just like reignited like, holy crap, she's like my people and I need to like reach out. And so I remember I commented and I was like, we need to do a podcast. And I think at first you didn't take me seriously.
Well, I had a lot on my plate. Like, I mean, all this stuff that happened with my grippy sock just happened in December.
Yeah.
So this, like I had just gotten on TikTok as like a way kind of for myself to build my confidence and like have a creative outlet.
So then I just hounded you a couple more times.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah, and then it worked. You were like, all right.
I just wanted to be courted.
Yeah. I courted, baby.
She got me.
I got, was it chivalry?
Chivalry.
I can never say it. But yeah, that was me. I'll open the door for you.
Thank you. Do love to be taken care of.
Me too.
Just a girl.
I'm a little bougie.
Yeah, me
I mean,
too.
like, you wouldn't think, but I am. I am.
I'm not bougie, but I'm high maintenance, but to be low maintenance. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I have some requirements, but I'm laid back. Like as long as those requirements are met, like we're cool.
Same. I think just some of my requirements might be some, like 2 out of the 100 are probably like, girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, mine are like just be a little bit emotionally intelligent because I'm deep. I'm funny, but I'm deep too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I just need you to be able to like get emotional with me, and then we can be chilling.
Chill.
Yeah.
Chill.
Anywho.
Yeah. And so, yeah, you reached out and you were like,
Yeah.
let's do this. And I was like, okay. Then we started brainstorming and we came up with Sad But Funny. Or Sad But Kind of Funny. Huh.
Listen,
Don't
I'm
even know our
trying to be
title.
humble a little bit.
Yeah.
We're not trying to be too conceited and toot these horns.
But honestly, because when we did talk, I felt like your stories, even though we didn't have the same exact journey, I connected with that. And I felt like, okay, someone can connect to your
Yeah,
stories.
absolutely.
And so even if we just connect to one person,
It's worth it.
that is worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%. Even if it's just one singular person, that is what makes like a difference. And
That's why I'm an open book. People are like, why are you putting your
Yeah.
business out there? Because not enough people do.
Amen.
Like, I'd rather be authentic and help somebody. They're like, oh, I know she went through that too. Like, message me. Yes, I did. Message me. We can talk about it.
yeah, exactly.
What's the point of going through hard shit if it's not to try to help somebody else? But you know, everybody these days are like selfish AF.
Yeah, gatekeepers.
Yes.
It's like, you want to know my trauma? Honey, I'll tell you your trauma, so
tell
maybe you don't
you.
have to go through it.
Exactly.
Or maybe you're going through it and you don't know what's going on. And so you're like, wait, I'm not alone. This has happened to someone else before. Yes, here
Thank
we
you
are.
so much. Yes. Big sister vibes.
Yes. So maybe we can be that for you. Or maybe we could just give you a good laugh.
Yeah.
Or maybe you'll think we're just
Listen.
weird and crazy, but I don't care.
We have ADHD. Like, there's something for everyone. I can promise you that. 'Cause we'll be all over the place.
Yeah. So tune in next time. We are so glad you're here, Saddies, and we will keep trying to connect.
Bye.